Good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you're at. Welcome to my page. I'm Michelle, and this is my page, Glitzy Yaya. And if you don't see the red light up in the corner, then you're probably watching the replay. So just hashtag replay and let me know that you stopped by. So while we're waiting for some friends to hop by, I'm just going to share us out. And as you are jumping on, just say hi and let me know that you're here. Hi Nancy, hi Robin. How are y'all doing? I think Facebook must have done an update because it has really confused me. Everything's in a different place and I can't find where different things are. But then, you know, it doesn't take much to confuse me. So, y'all know that. Okay. How is everybody doing? I'm trying to get my life together. Okay. That's not what I want. Computer. Excuse me. All right, good morning. Hi Peggy, hi Michelle. How is everybody today? It is rainy and gloomy and cold here today in Texas. So, this is early for me. Usually I don't come on this early, and I had a late night last night, so I don't know what's wrong with me. Who the heck am I? Staying up late, not really getting up early. I got up kind of early, but not too early. But anyway, so today we are with the Crafty Friends Unite, and I am so sorry. I could not find the intro, so I did not have the correct intro with my live. So I do apologize for that. But we are with the Crafty Friends Unite. And there is a Facebook page, so y'all make sure that you go and you join that Facebook page, and it'll have the link to everybody that's going to be live today, so you can watch their lives. Thank you for sprinkling Michelle. And today's theme is inspired by Mary Lou, and so we're going to do farm animals. I am doing great, Heidi. Thank you. How are you doing? Hi, Tammy. So I was thinking, do I want to do a whole animal or because I was thinking I probably will not finish it, and I did not want to have another craft that I did not finish. So I'm going to be honest, that was my thinking when I was preparing for today's craft. So we're going to do faces, but we're going to use squares. And yeah, I've said it before, I'm a hoarder. So these little boxes, and y'all know I'm a NICU nurse, and so we give our babies what we call Cure Surf, and it helps with their the surfactant in their lungs. And so they used to come in these the vial used to be inside this little hole to protect it, and I have a ton of these because, of course, good morning, Diane. I would save these. everybody would save these. Everybody would know Michelle needs these. So when I was off and a baby would have to get this, I would come back and there would be a bag of these. If over the weekend or over the week, babies would need it, they would save them for me. So I have abundance of these. So we're going to make a cow and a pig. That's what we're going to try. And I think we can finish that today. Okay? So we're doing farm animals today. That is the theme. After me, we're going to have Tanya with Simply Monarch. And then after her, we're going to have Jennifer with Sweet Angels Craft. And then Mary Lou, who is the theme is inspired by, is Mary Lou with Loving Your Home Space. Then Brenda with Be So Crafty. And Grace with Grace Faithful Creations, aka the Pouncy Bling Queen. And then we're going to have Renee with Rustic Daisies to DIY with Renee. And then Trudy with Make It Personal Kettling by Trudy. And then Miss Wendy with Dusty Granny's Crafts by Wendy. And then Amy with Crafts by Amy. And then Liz with Making Memories with Liz. And then to close us off tonight at 11 Eastern is Kathy with Happy Crafting Circle. So a great lineup for today. So you should see lots of farm animals. Hi, Ginger from Alabama. So I wonder what everybody's going to make. I can't wait. Should be a great event because who doesn't like farm animals? So there's lots to choose from. You have cows, you have pigs, you have chickens, you have goats, horses, you know, you name it. And today you could have the exotic animals, llamas, who knows what all's on the farm these days. So anyway, let's get started. We're going to start with the cow. I think we're going to have a white cow with black spots. So that's what we're going to do. Yes, Michelle, I think I'm the first crafter. I know there was some changes, so I'm hoping I have the correct flyer. I may not even have the first flyer, and I apologize. I do not have my life together. So I know there was a lot of changes, and I was running around this morning, so I did not even check to make sure I had the correct flyer, and that's on me, and I apologize. So if I said anything incorrectly, I hope somebody who is in the lineup will correct me. So I was trying to get everything ready and get my husband off. So like I said, I apologize if I did not have the correct flyer. I think there was like 3 or 4 flyers out there. So I hope I got the correct one. So what are y'all doing today? Pretty much for me, it's going to be a cleanup day. I got some packages I need to get mailed. So let me tell y'all a secret. Don't tell nobody. It's a secret just between us. I told my husband, I feel like, and I'm not joking. I'm not making fun but do y'all have little phobias or, I don't even know what to call it. Okay, so this top comes off, so I am going to glue it together. I don't know why, I don't have a reason. Nothing traumatic has happened to me. But I hate, and I know that's a strong word, I very much dislike going to the post office. I will procrastinate forever going to the post office. Mailing packages. I am always late mailing packages. And I don't know why. There's nothing scary at the post office. There's nothing, this day and age, it's easy to go to the post office. But I told my husband, I said, I feel like maybe I have a little phobia about going to the post office. And I've always been this way. And it's not something that's just started. I've been this way my whole life. It's just, I don't know. But anyway, I have got to go to the post office today. I've got to get my Mother's Day. My husband said my former life I was a postal girl and something bad happened. But anyway, so I've got packages to mail today. So we got to get that done. And of course, I'm going to decide, okay, today's the day we're going to mail things when it's raining, and, you know, let's pick a crappy day to do it, not like a sunny day. But anyway, that's my secret. Now you know. Don't tell anybody. Okay. So I did leave this kind of thick. Okay, we're going to put it on here. Do y'all have anything like that? That it's like you have no explanation for it. It just is. And it's something simple. It's like, why? My husband fusses at me. I'm like, I don't have a reason. It's like, you know, sometimes when you just gotta cry. He's like, why are you crying? I don't know. I don't have a reason. Just leave me alone. Hi, Ramona. Good morning, Kim. How are you? I think that's still too much. Let me trim some of that off. So today we're doing farm animals. Squish all that up and then we'll cut some more off. So we're going to work on a cow right now. See if I can clean these. Hi, Amy. Did you get my message? I'm sorry, I don't have my life together. You can fire me if you need to. Okay, I have no idea what that is. Okay. How is everybody doing? It's just popping on. Okay. Okay, let's figure out the prettiest side so we can get his eyes in there already. I think probably this side. Oh, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. Sleep is important. Sleep is absolutely important. Okay, so we're gonna have these little muzzle right there, so probably his eyes need to go here, because that'll take up half of his face. So let's kind of put them there. And maybe even let's put his muzzle on. Beigey. Okay, good. Whew. As I scrolled all the way up, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna be late. It was like, if I don't go on now without it. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of do an oval. I guess not an oval, like, can y'all see what I'm doing? I have a tendency to put stuff in front. Like maybe a jelly bean-ish kind of. Is that too big? That might be too big. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Hi, Priscilla. How are you? Hi, Glenna. How is everybody? Okay, let's try again. So we're working on a cow because we're going to the farm. We're going to have all of our farm animals. I'm going to do a cow and a pig. Still too big. Hi, Marla. I think that's good. I don't know where to put the eyes. Okay, let's find some eyes. So cows have big old brown eyes, so he needs some big eyes. I need to get some more eyes. These eyes may be too big. Those are definitely too big. Those are too big. I gotta get this a little more organized. Let's have something on them. And I really want brown ones. Let's not do those. Come on, don't I have big brown eyes? Oh wait, maybe. Where's the big one? These really don't look like cow eyes though. They, I have them in this thing, but they slip out of the little binders, and then I just stick them in there. Okay, we may just have to have a blue-eyed cow. Oh wait, let's see if I can find them. Too big. Have my life together, I would have this ready. Maybe I'll just use these. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use those. I think those would be good. These eyes I got from Das Craft Boutique with Marissa. And they're actually like for dolls because they have the little screw backs. And they do have like the little plastic thing that goes on the back, but with this clay, you don't necessarily need it. And then it has this little sparkle for the color. So you just stick that on there. Kind of push it down. And then it gives it like a brown eye. And I think that'll figure out where he's. I think that'll work. I think I want him to have like a black spot underneath his eye, so let's do that first before we stick our eye in there. If I missed anybody while I was looking down, I apologize. Welcome. Hope y'all are having a wonderful afternoon. So, basically I'm just gonna kind of a circle, flatten it out. Doesn't have to be, I don't think, around the eyes, I don't think I want it that big. Because, you know, cow spots are not or perfectly circled. So there's one. Hi, Ellen. How are you? So this one will be smaller. Can stick it in there and put a little glue back here. I had to make a palette hole, I think. A pokey tool. So it's almost the weekend. Y'all got plans? Yeah, let's see if it'll stick in there. This is really thick styrofoam, so you want to push it in there so it goes inside your clay so it doesn't look like it's just kind of sitting there. And that clay will dry clear. So now we need to do his little nose before this dries. So I'm just going in with the ball tool and kind of lifting up. So it comes out. There's his eyes. We're gonna add some more spots, but you know what? I shouldn't have put that up. I gotta give him a mouth. Just a little bit. I probably should put that wide up too. We'll need that. We need to do his ears. Can y'all see? So I'm just getting a little bitty piece, and I want it thicker in the middle and then kind of thin on the sides. That was good, Diane. Hi, Tina. How are you? So kind of go to the sides to make it skinnier and leave the middle a little bit thicker. And you're going to kind of curve it. I'm going to get a smaller ball tool. This one. Same thing, you kind of just pull it out. His little mouth. You may come back and do a tongue. I feel like every time you see a cow, they have their tongue sticking out. All right, let's finish his spots, and then we're gonna get his. I hadn't yet, Tina. We hadn't received anything. It may be in the mailbox. We hadn't checked the mail yet, so.
Package?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it from Sweet Treasures?
It's got a pink round sticker.
Look and see if it's from Sweet Treasures.
I think it's from Good and Real.
From what?
Tina Smith.
Yep, I got it. It's on. It just came in. He just brought it in. You know what? We can. I'll do an opening today.
You want it?
Mm-mm. I'm excited now. Okay, so just putting spots here and there and everywhere. Can y'all see? Make sure I can turn it that way so you can see his face. What did I do with that black? I know my painting's not going to be as good as yours, because yours is amazing. But we're getting him a little tail in the back too. So if you did this, it's simple. You know, you start with a square and you don't have to worry about the actual proportions of the body. If you want him to have arms and legs, you can definitely put arms and legs on here. But bend this way, he doesn't have to. And y'all can see I'm just literally smushing this. Right? There's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. Make some big ones, make some small ones. Let's put one more maybe in the back and then we'll work on these ears. And then he should be done. Those eyes may have been too big. It kind of looks like a gremlin, but... And then there's the side, the back. Okay, let's get him some ears. Oh, goodness. Sorry. Okay, so the ears basically are just little teardrops. Flatten it on the end. Shorter. And curl in. And I'll shade the pink in. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the spots on it before I put him on there. I think it'll be easier. think I'm gonna stop there. I have a tendency to keep going, and then it's like, hi Holly, and then it's like all you can see is the black. So this looks about the same. Kind of want them the same. Sorry about being quiet. Okay, same thing. Let's get some black. Put that one straight in the middle. That one up there. And obviously they do not have to match. This does not match on real cows. You never see one side matching the other. So do we want this to be a bull or just a cow? Because I can put a bow on her. Okay, I feel like she does have to have one. Diane, what do I do with my creations? They are everywhere. I did ask Amy, I'm sorry if this is against the rules. You can tell me to hush my mouth. But I'm in Debbie's Bright Ideas and Marketplace. And I normally just go on and create, but I did ask her if I could sell on Wednesdays, and she did tell me I could. So maybe next Wednesday I may have a live sale. Just to see how it goes. I have had one live sale, and it's been a while, with the Pink Frosting Divas. But if anytime that I make something and somebody's interested, just message me. Why is everybody saying cow? It's like, was that a trick question? Or did I miss a question? Oh, I asked the question. A bull. Okay. Sorry. I'm with you now. That was, y'all gotta keep me on task. You know, like my ADD. I done moved on. Okay, now, next question. What color bow? I probably think, wow, she really does have issues. Oh Oh, Lordy mercy. Yeah, this poor little cow looks like a Dalmatian. Oh. Yellow or purple? I know, Priscilla. Okay, so there's our Dalmatian cow. Okay, yellow or purple? Let's see what I can pull quick. The first. Okay, got yellow right here. Let me grab a mold. We're gonna put a big bow right in the middle, and that maybe that'll help with the flatness. You know what? Let's do this. And I will shade it. I just don't like to shade while my clay is wet. Some people do, and some people do an amazing job. I find that my clay pulls, and I don't like it when I shade my clay when it's wet. I think maybe they need to come up. Maybe that's why it's looking like a dog. Maybe we'll make her a little tag too.
Mine's 2.5.
Thanks, Deb. Okay, so I just have this mold. This is just coconut oil. Priscilla uses this. It's mold release. I have concrete floors. I've used this and almost killed myself because it makes my floors slicky as snot. And I can't use it inside. It works amazing. I will say that, but you have to use it outside if you have concrete floors. Thank you. So Priscilla's the one that told me about that. So inside, I stick with my coconut oil in my brush. I think somebody else I saw, and I thought that was genius, they put baby oil in a spray bottle, and then they just spritz their, well, that would be smart, Priscilla. Why would you do that over a trash can? Come on. That would be too smart. This coming from a girl who can't keep things on her table, who throws everything. Okay, so there's our bow.
I'll take it, because whenever you turn it, it all turns together and zooms in the picture where it's supposed to. Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of bend it so it sits on his head good.
tree on which one?
Just gonna put some glue. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we were supposed to make a pig and a cow. Look at the time. What happened to the time? Well, I guess we'll just keep embellishing her for our 10 minutes.
Everything's with a little dot that you gotta do. Yeah.
Let's make a little tag
I will look at the next thing and I'll probably.
and maybe let's make her a nose ring.
Alright, you do it.
I'll do it in this. Oh, wait. What did I do with it? All right, I don't know where it's at right away. Oh wait, here it is. I don't know if this is real hard. We'll make her a nose ring. And then maybe a tongue. Now, this takes too much conditioning. And I don't want to spend the whole time conditioning, so I'll do it in this yellow, and then I will paint it gold. I wish I had some gold. Wire. I don't have gold. Okay. Okay, so I have that right there, but I'm gonna lay it on the table and let it dry. So it dries in that, and then I'll clip it on her nose. What time is it? 54. Let me see if I can find the red. Let's do her tongue real quick. Okay, so after me, we're gonna go to Tanya's farm with Tanya with Simply Monarch, and we're going to see what kind of animals she has. Thank you for spreading the blessings. And I'm sure she has some amazing animals at her farm. Okay, so cows have pretty big tongues. It's got to be proportionate with her. Give it the shape I want, and then I'll cut it off. Thank you. I do like my barn doors. I think it needs to be a little bit thinner. just giving her tongue, because you know cows' tongues are really rough. Okay, open your mouth a little more. So there she is. So there she is. She's got her bow. I'm gonna have to stick something back there so it'll stay up. And I will put her little ear tag on there. I think I'm gonna put something so her ears kind of, because it keeps sticking right there. I'll stick some like parchment paper under there so they stick up, because if they stick up she looks more cowish versus doggish. And then we'll put her nose ring, and like I said, once she's dry, then I'll kind of put some pink on her cheeks and like inside of her nose. But there's our cow. So thank y'all very much for joining me today. We're gonna head over to Tanya's farm and see what she has. And y'all have a blessed afternoon. And we're gonna let this one dry. And then maybe I'll work on the pig another day. Thank you, Ramona. Thank you, Tina. And Tina, I may pop on maybe tonight and I'll do an opening, but I'll post and let everybody know. Thanks, Renee. Thanks. Thank y'all very much. All right, y'all have a blessed afternoon, and I will see y'all next time. Thanks, Priscilla. All right, bye-bye.